Hello, 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 everyone within the sound of my voice. Hopefully, you all are doing well. Welcome, Falcon fans, Braves fans, Hawks fans, Dream fans, Dogs fans.
Yes.
And as my guy Will says, Georgia Tech fans. How is everybody doing tonight? Maggie T, Will, how y'all doing? Everybody okay?
Yeah, we fine. It's been a couple of weeks here, graduation season and tech issues and all the lovely stuff. So we're gonna knock on wood that we're gonna have us a successful show tonight.
Well, that is what we're gonna do. Will the Thrill, how you doing, brother? You're not Will the Thrill. You're Will.
I know.
How you doing, Will? You all right?
What's going on, man?
Oh man,
No, I'm not
good.
my Scottish brother, but yeah, it's me,
I'm
man.
sorry. I thought I said it before I thought about it. I was like, wait a minute, he's not Will the Thrill. But yeah, man, you doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man.
All right, man. Good to hear from you tonight. Reggie, are you there?
I'm here.
All right.
There you go.
We got everybody. We got everybody in the building. Reggie, how you doing, brother? You good? Everything okay?
I'm doing good. Everything's good.
Okay. All right. Has everybody seen the movie Michael? Has anybody not seen it?
My baby got a fever. We was gonna go to this weekend to go see it. So we probably gonna end up having to wait till they stream it. I think they said they're gonna start streaming it to social, to platforms in June. So, but I would like to go to the theater to watch it, but my baby's sick, so.
Oh wow!
Try it for another weekend. She wanted to go to MomoCon this weekend too. That's in town. So she's a little disappointed.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's currently worldwide at 713 million. So I think it will break $1 billion. I think it will get there, but it is doing really well. So
I would like to do a review on your my ATL movies once I do finally see it.
Of course. You know what? We can do it again. I've done it already, but for you, Maggie T, I will do a second one.
You gotta do it for me. Yes.
I will definitely do it. Yes, I will. So you don't have to worry about that. But hey, man, let's get into it, guys. So the Braves are 34-16. They are in first place. They are in first place in most of the pitching. And very high, if not in first and second place in most of the hitting categories.
Mm-hmm.
Although Drake Baldwin, last year's Rookie of the Year, did go out with an intercostal strain, or basically a strain to his oblique.
And his obliques and all that great stuff. He dropped off.
They ain't like he was talking about them with no bleak. He talking about injury and got rid of them.
But overall, the Braves are actually playing right now. And they're still hot since the last time we talked about them. They're beating the West. And there you go. You back?
I'm sorry. I don't know what happened there, but okay. Anyway, sorry about that.
We're gonna keep moving.
Braves are killing it right now. So
you can hear him?
Yeah, I can hear him.
You can't hear me, Will?
What the world going on?
Go ahead. We're gonna start this over today.
God.
Rewind, come back. Yeah, I already know if you lose audio, come on back in.
I hear you.
My goodness gracious. Oh
yeah.
my God.
So We
Oh
we
man,
we just
yeah.
StreamYard is gonna be StreamYard. We already started
We might
earlier.
want to seriously contemplate looking at.
I
Anyway,
know.
we get
I
Will
just don't
back.
the layout and the
Yeah,
it looks
it's a
so
lot.
plain
It's
and
a lot.
basic, but
It is.
for the fact that we keep dropping off, I think we probably just gonna have to suck it up and
Yeah, I think we may. Will, can you hear me? God
Yeah, I
damn.
got you. I
Okay.
got you.
All right. All right. So Braves 34-16. I guess my question to you guys is number one, this team as constructed, do you guys think we can keep this up? Look, Drake Baldwin being out, Drake was the rookie of the year last year. You could argue between he and Matt Olson there and really Dubon, those three have been your MVPs this year. Can we survive the next 10, 15 days without Drake Baldwin? And Will, let's start with you. Give me your thoughts on that. You think we can keep this thing going, or you think we need to make some moves? Like, give me your thoughts. Will, you there? God. Will?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did you hear my question?
No, I ain't hear that. Say it again.
All right.
My bad.
It's all good, man. So look, with Drake Baldwin being out, Drake Baldwin being the rookie of the year last year, and basically one of our three MVPs this year between himself, Matt Olson, and Mauricio Dubon. Do you think that the Braves can survive the next 10, 15 days without Drake Baldwin? Or do you think we need to make a move or two? Like, give me your thoughts on that.
Well, they already made a move. They brought Trump up, and
Right.
they just signed a catcher. I forgot his name. They
They
just
also
signed the
brought
catcher.
Sandy Leone, yeah, and they
Yeah.
did sign another guy. But I'm saying, as far as maybe left field, I think we did claim somebody today. To your point, but do you think we need to make a move in left field, or do you think that we can ride it out and we're going to be okay? Like, just give me your thoughts on that.
Well, one thing I can say about it, I trust Double A because we started the season with three of our starters injured. So,
Yes, we did.
and we still got out to a hot start. So I trust him to get people in here to help. We
Okay.
forgot about let alone we forgot about the year we went to go get that World Series. He brought in some no name people nobody knew about, and they shine
He did.
their whole year. You know what I mean? So like he's good at finding talent,
yes.
Yes.
but you don't want to have to keep going through it. You know what I mean? So I hope it's not a long-term thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I would love to have like our starters on this run to the playoff this time and see how we do with that. But I trust them to get the right guys on the field. And we've been maintaining so far like what we number 2 in the league right now.
We're number one in the league.
We're
No,
number
we
one.
behind we
They're-
just jumped number to number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the best record.
I think they're number one by like a half game with Tampa. I
I
think
know we
Tampa
was
like
tied. We was
I
tied
think
with Tampa, and we was yeah.
yeah.
So
The
yeah,
Braves are
like
34 and 16. And I think Tampa's like 33 and 15, something like that.
I'm about to
I might
tell
be
you
wrong,
right
but
now. Give me 1 sec. I'm about to tell you right now.
yeah, cause I think we was tied today.
The Rays are 33 and 15, and we are 34 and 16. So we have the best record. We have the best record. Yeah. So, but anyway, keep going. I'm sorry.
But yeah, like I was saying, we've been maneuvering the injury bug so far right now. I mean, we've been doing great. We got a well balanced team right now, offense and pitching working together. And we was able to do some little experiment with our young pitchers, which with the Braves. If anybody know the Braves, that's what we do all the time. We always call guys up and see what they got. You know what I'm saying? So like everything been working out good right now, but we hope we can get that injury thing under wrap so we can go for that long haul. But I trust, like I said, I trust Double A to get us through what we need to do. For
Okay.
sure.
Okay, that's fair. Auntie Pam, welcome. How are you?
I'm doing great. How's everybody?
Hey, Auntie Pam.
We're good. We're good. I'm glad to be back on the show.
Yeah.
It's been a lot to talk about. So I'm glad we're back. Definitely.
Yeah, yeah. Auntie Pam, thoughts on the landscape of the Braves? You think we need to make some moves, or you think we're okay? Like, give me your thoughts.
I think we're okay. We got a strong farm system, y'all. I had recently went to the Double A baseball game, the Columbus Kleinstone of the Double A for the Braves. They got some. They got a one right-hander pitcher that I was really, really impressed with. But I think they do have a strong farm system. If somebody go down, they can bring somebody up. You
Okay.
know, so they need to lean on their farm system and ride with what we got.
All
You
right.
know,
All
that's
right.
my feeling on it. But I think they're doing pretty good. Walt Rice is doing an outstanding job.
Yes, he is.
Um,
Yes,
he's
he is.
and they actually playing for him, which is good.
That's yeah, very much so. Very much
Which
so.
I had my reservations about him at first. I ain't want another
Uh,
Braves connection through that. I wanted
uh,
somebody new, but hey, he come in with a different fire. He ain't got that
he's good.
same old man fire like Bobby
Yeah,
Costin, you know.
he is
Hmm.
fiery.
Snigger. I love Bobby Cott, but Snigger by that man,
Yeah,
I don't know, man.
I think Snit was tired, man. I
Yeah,
really do.
yeah,
I
yeah.
think once Snit won that World Series, that was
He
like,
accomplished
okay,
everything. He was in the Braves system for over 30 years.
right.
So like he accomplished everything. He got one with the big league team.
I
So
mean,
hey,
like you say, he accomplished everything. So I can't be mad at him because we only have two world championships. You know what I mean? So to everybody who does, have something to say about Snit, we only have two
Mhm.
world championships, and he
Yeah.
delivered the other ones. So hey, man, it definitely a fan of Snit, but I do agree. Walt Weiss definitely has a fire. I
Yeah.
mean, the dude could play linebacker right now.
Yeah.
What's not to love about him, right?
Yeah.
Reg,
Yeah.
Reggie, give me your thoughts. What you think the Braves need to make a move, or do you think we're okay for now? Like, what are your thoughts on that?
I think with the Braves, I think they have a track record of like overcoming injuries. I mean, they did it in the year they won the World Series, and so to me, until they give us concern, I think it's just one of those things where you, they have the record that they have, and so that kind of gives them more leeway to maybe have a little adversity, and so I'm not to me until the Braves play bad, play poorly. I trust them to figure it out. And plus,
Okay.
like it's only gonna be for 10 to 15 days, and so it's not ideal, but it could be worse.
Oh, it could be much worse, especially with the
Mhm.
intercostal strain. Like, it's a grade one. If that thing's grade two or worse, you're probably talking about 2 or 3
Yeah,
months. So the Braves
Strider done
really,
gave
yeah.
up
It's
another homer.
yeah, I
Ooh.
saw that. We're still up 3-2, but he
Me
did.
too.
He
Yeah.
did. And that's okay. Look, he's working his way back. And Rome wasn't built in a day, but so far so good. I think what they're
We
going to
we
the
need we need
fifth
Rome
inning.
to be built in a week right now. In a week.
Ah, I, I don't know about that one, man. I don't know about that one. But if there was, so guys, what do we think about Sean Murphy? And look, I know that he's been unlucky, right? I know he's been unlucky. But
Mm.
how does that trade look to you guys, right? Like we traded who did we trade? Who's the catcher at that point? What was his name? Sean Murphy trade. Hang on one second. We trade. A lot of people are saying that we lost that trade, but I'm interested to hear what you guys think. Let's see, Sean
And while
Murphy.
you looking up that, I kind of want to chime in on just you were just talking about the injuries and everything else. I'm not too worried about the Braves, like everyone's saying. Just kind of reiterating,
Mhm.
they're really good because we got that, we got that farm system that's just really been a benefit to us.
Right.
And it's great that now, Miss Pam can go and watch some of that locally, and a couple other teams of people that's in certain areas, they can go watch that. I feel like football, they need that as well. Some type of, D League or something. I think they was trying to get that with the XFL or whatever they're called now. But I don't know how they're communicating right now. But I'm not worried about it for this long stretch.
Mhm.
Because, of course, it's a lot of baseball to play. So with Acuna coming back though, that's
Yeah.
nice.
That no, that yeah, that's definitely a bonus.
Mhm.
It doesn't hurt that you're getting back one of the best players in baseball. So
Yes.
I definitely would agree with that.
Mhm.
Looking at this trade, we traded we traded a lot of pieces, but the main thing
Contreras, yeah, that's who we
we
could trade
traded
it.
right. We
Yeah.
traded William Contreras, I'm sorry, to the Brewers, and he's been killing it for them. Now, the reason we traded him, quite candidly, is because a couple of the pitchers did not like throwing to him. And so, since look, if your pitchers aren't happy, nobody's going to be happy because you're only going to win with pitching. I understand why we did it, but the question is, with everything that has happened with Sean Murphy's injury history, how do you guys feel about that trade? Do you feel like we lost the trade? Give me your thoughts on it. Again, William Contreras has basically become a superstar with Milwaukee, and when Sean Murphy's healthy, he's okay, but he just hasn't been healthy. Will, let's start with you. Do you think we lost that trade? Give me your thoughts on that trade now.
Uh, as far it depends on what you was looking for. If you was
Mhm.
looking for a defensive catcher, then Murphy is way better than Contreras. So
He is.
like
That's true.
we've been oh man we've been unlucky with the injuries over here because he ain't been the only one been getting injured.
That's
We
true.
had a
Mhm.
couple of
That's
players
true.
get injured, so we haven't had any luck with the injury bug.
Mhm.
So that's what been going on. But like when Sean Murphy is healthy, he outplays William Contreras 10 times 10 over.
Yeah,
Because
Okay.
definitely.
William Contreras, even with William Contreras, he ain't got number 3 homers this year. He hitting 290, he got 3 homers. I mean, we get more home runs than RBI with Sean Murphy. But think about the catch position in his all. The catcher we've been putting out there has been outperformed. They've been top tier. So we've been getting that performance from that position, but we just ain't been lucky with the injury bug. So I wouldn't say we lost the trade. I put it at a wash because we just ain't been lucky with the injury. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
that's
just
fair.
put it at a wash.
That's fair. That's fair. Auntie Pam, thoughts?
I agree with Big Will. Sean Murphy, when he's healthy, he's got that strong candidate behind that plate. Um, but it's unfortunate that he running into injuries right now. But I think the Braves are handling doing a good job working around those injuries, and hopefully he'll be coming back 100%. During the season.
Yeah,
So,
I think he's supposed to be out for 8 weeks. I think 6 to 8 weeks. I think.
oh
Not
wow,
sure, but yeah, but
yeah,
he again,
yeah.
just like you say, unlucky. But again, to Big Will's point, Sean Murphy is a far better defender
Hmm.
than William Contreras could ever pray to be. So
Yeah.
I get that. That's fair. That's fair. Reggie, thoughts?
Yeah, I pretty much agree with everyone. Like, it's just one of those things where it's just the injuries are just tough. Like, the process of the trade makes sense, but you can't control injuries. And at the end of the day, like, despite the injuries, the Braves are still winning, and so like it's not perfect, but it could be worse when it comes to the trade. And like, there's still time for him to get healthy, and so
That's true.
it's just kind of
That is true.
it's kind of is what it is. Like
Hmm.
it doesn't look good now. It doesn't look that good now, but like it can change.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Maggie?
Yeah, same thing. I don't think we lost the trade. It's just it looks doesn't look good now, but like everyone's saying, once he's healthy, and like I said, with baseball, we got to go well into October, people.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
there's time for that to pick back up and everything else. So,
Yeah.
um, with the farm system, we're gonna be just fine.
Yeah.
Let him get healthy, and then of course he'll be dominating again. So, I'm not worried about it. I think overall, I just pray that he gets healthy and he can come back and just be great. So,
Hmm.
I agree with
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Agreed.
because one thing we got to remember that the baseball season is a marathon, not a sprint.
Yes,
You
it
know what I'm
is.
Right.
saying? So
Correct.
it's
Correct.
about
Right.
being.
Yeah.
We know if we've been knowing for anything from the past. It's about the team that's healthiest at the right time.
That's true.
So
Mhm.
That's
like
a
that's
good
what
point.
happened. What Philadelphia ran away with the division and all that. They got healthy at the right time and got
Right.
hot. So
Right.
it's all about who's healthy at the right time, who get hot at the right time.
That's true.
That's
That
all we
is
That's
looking
true.
for.
a
That's
good.
that's right.
That
Because
is
you can get burnt out up front and then come back hot.
well. Not only
So
that, but to Big
mhm.
Will's point, in 2021, Braves didn't catch fire until the second half. They won 88 games. They won
Yeah,
44 in the first half, 44 in the second half, and they caught fire that last month and went through the playoffs and just wrecked shop.
yeah.
Uh,
The Mets was on fire.
yeah,
Yes.
The Mets were
Yes.
leading the league. You know what I'm saying? That's why
yeah,
I don't get too hyped about how we doing. I say, long we got to stay the course
yeah,
because
Mhm.
I seen where the Mets had a big lead and
yep,
squandered it. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So like
Mhm.
yeah.
we got to
Yeah.
be long. We got our head in the right spot. We good.
Yeah,
So
Braves just scored 2 runs, by the way. Ronald Acuna
yeah,
with the
I just seen
Yes,
that.
I
Yeah,
did. Yeah.
Yay.
it
Good. Let
sounds
me put this thing
good.
on. Let me get the TV on. I ain't,
that's what I'm
I ain't even
talking.
got
That's
it
what I
on.
like about this
Hold
team.
on,
They
y'all.
fight. They don't give up.
Right.
So
Mhm.
even when the offense down, the pitching pick us up. When the pitching down, the offense pick us up. So that's what I like about this team. That's what I mean when I say we got a well balanced team.
Yeah. Let me
Oh,
ask you this.
I'm impressed with the bullpen. The bullpen actually doing well.
Both, yeah,
This.
both starters and the bullpen. They've been great.
Mhm.
Guys, what do you think about Dom Smith?
Oh, awesome.
Uh
Yes.
yeah.
He been
Marcy
clutch.
brought up
He been
Dom.
clutch this year.
Well, where would we be without him? Where'd we be without
Ooh,
Dom Smith? And where would we be without Mauricio Dubon?
man.
Two signings that when they happened, you were kind of like, oh but Dubon and
Mhm.
Dom Smith have been really co MVPs this year. Would you guys
Yes.
not agree? And by the way, we got super fan Karina in the building. Hey, super fan, how you doing? Okay,
That goes back to Double A pulling the right
Uh-huh.
strings again. When I
yeah,
said
Yes.
Double A pull the right
yeah,
string, that's what
yeah.
that goes back to that
Mm-hmm.
point case right there.
Most definitely, most
Yeah.
definitely. Guys, who if there was an MVP thus far for this year, who do you think it'd be between Matt Olson, Mauricio Dubon, Drake Baldwin, and Dom Smith? If you had to pick one, who do you guys think it would be?
He got ladies
Yeah.
first. Go ahead, ladies. Go ahead, ladies
Uh,
first.
Oh my God. Um, let's see. If they keep Dom Smith in the designated hitting spot, I will pick him as the MVP. But Drake Baldwin is doing good as well too.
That's the right and only answer right there, Auntie Pam. That boy been consistent throughout the whole
Yes,
season, boy.
Yeah,
yes, yes,
That,
yes.
yeah. Okay. Reggie, thoughts?
yeah, it's Drake Baldwin. He's been incredible.
Yes.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
he's been lights out. So it's him.
Mhm.
Okay. Did Maggie T step away? I believe she did. I don't see her. Karina Superfan. Playbook.
Hey,
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing great. I'm sorry I was in a aerobics class and getting some things done. So health is wealth as well.
Health is wealth. And look, we want you to be healthy, wealthy, and wise. So do your thing. Uh, Miss Karina, if you had to pick an MVP for the Braves thus far, who would it be between Dom Smith, Drake Baldwin, Matt
Drake,
Olson?
Drake.
Drake? Drake.
Yeah,
Drake it is. Gotcha. Okay.
yes.
Mhm.
And
Gotcha.
I'm the same with Drake. I just had to cut the game on, so sorry about that.
No, it's all
Mhm.
good. All good. No
Mhm.
worries. Will, I think you already said Drake, but I'm gonna give you a chance to formally say it.
Perfect.
yes, sir.
Okay.
It's definitely Drake for sure.
Okay. All right. That's fair.
Like we had other guys that had hot moments, but he been
Mhm.
consistent. Every time you
Yeah.
look up,
Yeah.
Drake Baldwin, Homer, he's double. Oh,
Yeah.
another RBI, Drake Baldwin. Yeah, him and
Yeah.
Mhm.
Olsen. If you would have put him and Olsen face to face, that would have been a tougher thing because both of them one been got going off. Him and Olsen been going off.
Hmm.
Okay. Atlanta 251 said, wait, let me go back to Marshall. Let me be
That
fair.
hold on, I got a question for you, T. Will.
What you got?
How you like that trade now with Austin and Freddie Freeman? Do you think we won that trade?
Well,
Oh.
Oh.
I don't know
No,
that it was
no, with
necessarily
Austin.
a
Yeah, Austin.
trade. I don't know that it was a trade, but we did swap them out.
Well, yeah,
So
it
Swap
wasn't
them
no
out.
trade. My bad.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
swap
He
them
was free
out.
agent. Free agent, right?
To
Free
your point,
agent.
we did trade for Matt, but we just didn't re-sign Freddie. So yeah, we're
Mm-hmm.
both right. No worries.
That was a
Uh,
messed up situation because actually Freddie wanted to stay on the team, but his
yeah.
agent, what they claim is wasn't negotiating or something. It was just
I don't know,
out.
Maggie. I think that was just fake tears right there.
Yeah,
Cause
Uh,
yeah,
him and Dansby Swanson both left for women. Women
yeah,
wanted to go
yeah.
pursue.
I agree with you, T. I agree with you, Will. I
Cause
agree with you on that.
his wife had a job lined up in L.A. Just like Dansby
oh,
Yeah,
Swanson wife was playing
makes
for
sense.
Chicago soccer team.
soccer
So
team.
he
Yep.
you can feed us that he. The one thing about it, your agent worked for you, so you ain't finna feed me like you ain't know what the agent came to you with. That's a lie.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
Well,
man.
I agree. I agree.
But
I'm gonna be
as
honest
far
with
as
you.
making that move, I think we made a great move. Cause Olsen is outplaying him by
Yeah,
miles.
well,
Yeah,
Freddie's a first ballot Hall of Famer, but I
Oh, for
will
sure.
agree.
You can't
that's
never wipe
true.
that away. For sure, you can't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Freddie
will
always
agree
gonna
though.
have love. You know what I'm saying? You always gonna have love in our heart over here. But
Oh,
Olsen been a good replacement. He been good.
Acuna just got hurt.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well,
Don't
let's
What?
say
see.
that.
What?
Don't say that, T.
What?
Will.
He did?
Don't
Something
say
with his
that.
hand. Something with his hand.
I'm
Oh,
looking at it
hand.
now.
Hand. Okay.
Something with his
Oh.
hand.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Uh,
Yeah, they're looking at him now. They're looking at his
he's
left
shaking
hand.
in a little bit. Let's see.
Yeah,
Because he
I
still
don't
got
know.
that cast, that whatever cast he got on, but it looks like he's getting
Yeah.
back out there.
Okay,
Is
that's
he
good.
was he at Baton?
I don't
I don't
he's
know.
going back to the field,
I don't know what it
the
was.
outfield.
Oh,
I
I
guess.
feel.
Uh, I guess he's
So
all
I think
right.
he's okay. I think he's okay.
He's okay. All
He
right.
okay. Yeah, he
Walk it
okay.
off, Ronnie. Walk it off. All right.
Yeah,
So
some
He
folks
no,
in the
but
okay.
chat saying he good. So okay.
yeah. To
Okay.
Will's point though, Matt Olson right now is clearly the better player right now.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mm.
And so I mean it looks like that's a move where I
Hold
don't
on, T. Will. Hold on. It's not just right now. He been out playing him for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna have to be real with Fred. I love
no,
Freddie Freeman.
no,
I love Freddie
he didn't
Freeman, but hey, he been
he did not
outplaying Freddie,
he did
boy.
not play him
Yeah.
last year. He did not outplay him last year. Now the year before that, when he hit 50 home runs, he did. But last year, no, he did not outplay Freddie. I gotta push back on that. He is outplaying him this year. I will give you that. He is outplaying him. And look at he's the younger player. So I'm not mad at the move. I think it was a way to go. Um, I was definitely shocked when it happened, but look, I think ultimately the Braves, if you can say win this deal, they're both good, but Olsen is younger, and it looks like Olsen's going to be doing it for longer. So, in that case, Will, you are correct. I think right now Olsen is the better player and ultimately will be, but Freddie's still first ballot Hall of Famer. Guys, let me ask you a question. Do you think this team right now, as constructed, can win a World Series? Or a better question would be, who do you guys think is the Braves' main obstacle in winning that World Series? Is it the Yankees or is it the Dodgers?
The Dodgers. The Dodgers just, it always seems to be the Dodgers, to me, I feel. But I definitely feel like we definitely can get to the Super Bowl, World Series.
Okay. Reggie?
It's the Dodgers as far as like that main obstacle because they're consistently always in the Braves' way most of the time, and so I think they're the main obstacle. And yeah, the Braves can win the World Series. Like they have the talent, they look great right now, and for them, it's just a matter of like consistency. Can they keep it up for a longer period because the baseball season is long and it's a marathon, not a sprint. And so, but they've shown up to this point that they're capable of going all the way.
Okay. All right. That's fair. Miss Karina, Dodgers or Yankees, biggest threat to the Braves?
Um, I'm not sure with all of the stats, but from what I've seen and heard, probably be the Dodgers. Like Reggie said, it's a long season for baseball, so it could go either way. And them staying healthy is going to be one thing of the injuries and just staying consistent and keeping the momentum going. So we'll see.
That we shall. Big Will, Dodgers or Yankees?
Dodgers always been our threat.
Yeah.
We ain't worried about the Yankees. Dodgers always been that threat. But to answer your question, he did outplay Freddie Freeman last year too.
Mhm.
Freddie Freeman just had a better batting average, but everything else he had better. He had more homers, more RBI. But yeah, like I said,
Who
I
had
know,
the
I know. Since we
who
got him,
had
he
the
been
better
playing.
war?
Mhm.
Who had the better war between
Huh?
Matt and Freddie last year? Who had the better war?
You forgot the Dodgers was a World Series team last year too, though.
I know. I'm
They were
saying the
scoring a lot of
war.
runs. They were scoring a
Who
lot of
had the
runs.
who had the better war? Will is
He
what
had
I'm
more
saying.
opportunities. How many?
No,
How many times? Think
I'm
about our year
asking you.
last year.
I'm asking
I
you.
know
Who had
what you mean by. I know. Hold on. Let me look it up. Let me look it
wins
up.
wins
But we
above?
know one thing we know: the Dodgers did have a better year than us last year, so he gonna have more opportunity to bring in runs. You know what I mean? So
That sounds
let's
like
see.
that sounds like an excuse.
Oh no, I
So
love Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman, he's my top player now. I
yeah,
ain't never
Matt
stopped
Olson
liking
had
Freddie
a
Freeman.
4.7
Okay, let's see.
war.
3.5 for Freddie Freeman. Let me see what Matt Olson had.
Oh no, you might be right. You might be right.
Mhm.
Might be right. Let's see.
Nah, Olsen had 2.5.
Oh.
Freddie Freeman had
Yeah,
3.5.
yeah, yeah. That's what I
Mhm.
thought. That's what I. So that's how they judge players, right? It's not just home runs. It's wins above replacement. In other words, how many wins if we
But that
replace
that
you?
goes back to what I was saying though, T Will. That's he
No,
had more opportunity because
no. That's an
slugging
individual.
percentage and everything is going
That's
towards
an individual statistic. That
that's
is
what
a
we that's what you think about it, T Will. That's what you measure it by. War is a team.
no.
That's a
It's not.
team
No,
thing.
it's not.
Yes,
It is
yes, it
not.
is.
It is not. It is not. It is not.
Look,
It is
T
a.
Will.
It is.
You got the
It's
computer in front of
geared
you. Pull up,
individually. It's get
put
so.
they
Go ahead.
put they stats by each other.
Right.
Olsen he had better stats in sluggage, all that.
But
RBIs, home runs.
there's also defense, is what I'm saying. Right.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is when you look at WAR individually, Freddie had a better year. Now, if you want to say this year, you're 100% correct. If you want to say 2023 when he hit 50, you will not. You will get no argument from me. But
No, I'm
last
not
year,
just talking about 1 year. I'm talking about since Freddie Freeman left,
mm-hmm,
Olsen have outplayed Freddie Freeman. He has
uh,
always been a better defender than Freddie Freeman.
oh
You
no,
got
I
go
would
look it
not say
up.
no,
Go
sir.
look up Gold Glove.
No,
Look up.
sir.
Listen, listen,
Maybe right
listen, listen.
now.
T
Let's
Will, T
go
Maybe
Will,
ahead.
right
T Will,
Reggie, what
now.
you got on this?
T
What you
Will.
got on this?
Look up Gold Glove,
Let's
T
get to
Will.
meet the calm man in here. Reggie, what you got on
No,
that?
I'm
sir.
telling you now.
No,
Tell
sir.
it, Reggie. Go ahead,
And
Reggie.
I think Olsen's better
Oh,
today. I think Freddie was better like 2 or 3 years ago. So I don't know. I don't know about the Olsen always being better than Freddie. I think Freddie was for like earlier was better, but I think
Yes,
Olsen today is better. So
and
that's
I
kind of
now,
would
where I'm
agree
at.
with
now
that. I would agree
don't
with
get
that.
me misconstrued, man. I love Freddie Freeman. That was our
Mhm.
GOAT down here. I'm talking about since we brought Olsen in, he's been a good replacement for losing
Yeah.
Freddie. I'm not saying like, hey,
Oh, okay.
hey,
Oh,
we
yeah,
ain't
yeah,
need
yeah,
Freddie
yeah,
anyway.
yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
saying that.
I
No, I
understand
Well,
that.
if you
love
put it in that
Freddie. I
perspective,
don't
I
want
get
yes,
that.
nobody,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
don't want
Yeah,
nobody to think I don't
I
love
agree with
Freddie,
that.
but I'm stating the facts right here. He been sit. If you go look up the stats right now, he's been outplaying Freddie. Now, what he got a better opportunity with the Dodgers. They always score and run. Dodgers always put up a lot of runs.
But war isn't based on
That
that.
fact is a lot. That fact is a
War,
lot in war.
it's an
It's about
individual
that.
stat. No, it doesn't.
Mhm.
No, it does
Yes,
not.
because he got runs and runners. When you look, the batting percentage that you get was runners in scoring position. That factors in war too. How many times did Dodgers get those bases loaded a lot?
War is wins above
I
Well,
know what
replacement.
it stands
place.
for. I'm saying
When
what's all
you
included.
don't play, that when you don't play, right? What war essentially is how many games do we win without you? There could not be a more individual statistic. Now, what I will give you is it's pretty much a wash. You can say Matt Olson in 2023, Matt was the man. He had 50 home runs. If not for Acuna winning the MVP, Matt wins it. 2024, I don't know about that. Definitely not 2025. If you want to say this year,
2025, he outplayed Freddie. I just
no, he
looked that up
didn't.
for sure. I
No, he
just looked
didn't.
that up.
You just said that Freddie had a higher WAR.
You talking about WAR? That's the only thing he's higher than Matt Olson on. Everything
That's
else
an
is Freddie.
individual
He's
statistic,
lower.
though. That's an individual statistic.
All of it,
Right?
the way we looking at it is individual. T. Will, everything is we looking at it individual. Home
You know
runs,
what?
you got to get that by yourself.
Hey, let's agree
RBIs,
to
you get that by
disagree.
yourself.
I get it. Let's agree to this. We're not going to agree on that. It's all good. It's all, either way. It's all good. We both love the Braves. It's all good. We spent way too much time on that. It's look, they're both good. I'll give you that. What I will give you is Matt Olson right now is the better player, and it looks like that was a good decision to trade for him. I'll give you that.
I win. They agreeing with me in the chat too. They say he outplayed Freddie in 2025 too. So I win.
Good. Not really. Not really. Not if they can read WAR, they will agree with you. But again, we'll agree to disagree. We'll agree to disagree. So
getting back to the Dodger and the Yankees thing.
Yeah.
I disagree with the panel. I think the Braves handled the Dodgers pretty well. I mean, because they went out to LA, and the only thing is they lost their first game, but they could have easily won their first game. But the rest of the season, rest of the series, they won. So I don't think the Dodgers gonna be their problem.
Who we see the most? I think that's more of the question, probably.
Well, I think it would be the Dodgers because when we went out to LA, we didn't face Ohtani as a pitcher, and we didn't face Yashimoto, and those are their top two pitchers, right? So you didn't face the Dodgers from a pitching perspective. It's different if you got Ohtani game 1 and Yashimoto game 2. That's different. So I will say that no, I think the Dodgers are our biggest threat. But to your point, Auntie Pam, I think this team is just as good as the Dodgers, especially if we get Schwelly back and if we can get Walter back in the second half. I'll take our guys over anybody. Right. Only one thing I'd like to address is maybe one left-handed reliever that throws gas. If you can give me that, everything else we're good. But I do think our main threat would be the Dodgers. I don't think there's anybody in the American League. If the Braves make it to the World Series, I don't even think that series goes 6 games right now. The way
that's true. That's true.
You know what I mean?
I agree with you on that.
All right, guys. You said what, Will?
I ain't going that far now because the only series we lost came to an American League team.
It was the Mariners. We lost to the Mariners.
Yeah,
that's the only one we lost to so far.
Yeah,
I'm taking it a day at a time. That's what I'm gonna tell you. I ain't gonna go that far now.
I get you, but I'm gonna say I'm not afraid of anybody. In a 7-game series, I'm not afraid of anybody in the American League. Nobody.
Oh no, I'm not afraid of nobody. Yeah, I'm bring whoever on. I'm not afraid of nobody. But I ain't gonna overlook nobody.
I'm not afraid of any team. I mean, I think the Braves could get them.
Yeah, I don't even think again, especially if you get Sean Murphy back. Sean Murphy's main problem was his hip, right? And no, he wasn't hitting, but Sean Murphy really didn't have a spring training. If you get Sean Murphy back, the real Sean Murphy, and you add that to Acuna and Drake Baldwin and Matt Olson and everybody else we got, you can bring on the 27 Yankees. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of anybody when it comes to that. So the Dodgers are probably our biggest threat, but I mean, we will see. Guys, we got to shift. And Michael, you know what? Thank you, Marshall.
It's Marshall.
It's Marshall.
Marshall.
I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Michael Harris is having a great season, guys. Just the Braves in general, man. Is it me or do they seem to have like a new energy?
this is a different team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
You
It
know,
is
yeah.
you
because
know.
Yes.
it
You
had to be a
said
change of coach.
it's a new
Yes,
voice. It's a
Honestly,
new
because
voice. They got tired of
voice
sniffing.
exactly.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah, I think and quiet as it's kept, you don't hear about this, but I think Walt had to get in somebody's rear about a month and a half ago because they did
Hmm.
something. And where Snit would kind of talk to you, Walt's gonna from what I hear about Walt is a fiery guy, like, nah, you effed up. We're
Mm,
gonna talk about this.
Oh
We're
yeah,
gonna
that's
we're
what we
gonna
need.
we're gonna have a
yeah.
discussion about this. So
Hmm
Hmm.
yeah, that's it. But no, guys, let's shift gears to the Hawks. And I saw a story, and I really I want to know if I'm wrong. All
Okay.
right, and Reggie, since you're our resident Hawks expert, I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
and guys, I promise I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not.
No, no,
It's
no.
gonna come out that way, but I'm not trying to be
Okay.
funny, guys. I saw that Quinn Snyder is going to be offered an extension.
Oh.
Yeah.
It-
Mm, mm,
You gotta blame the Knicks for that because they blowing everybody else out. So they blame the Knicks.
mm.
Will,
They say how the
Will,
Hawks go
Will,
6 games and they blowing blame the
Will,
Knicks for that.
Will, help me out, bro. 50,
Dang.
50 points, bro. Y'all give me
Hey,
one sec. My wife,
Ooh-wee.
I'll be
I
right
want to
back. Give
see
me one
I
sec.
want to see him with a. See the thing is about that 50 point. Our stars disappeared in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Jalen Johnson and was not for real because he didn't
Right.
show up. So
They,
like
they they
both of
just
them
act
boys,
like
both
yeah.
our top scorers disappeared. So I want to see him when he's able when we get a real center in here, get a real center in here to get down there and bang. You know what I'm saying? And so we can put hey man, we missing a couple pieces. And it showed. It
You think
showed.
it was the roster and not the coaching, is what you're saying?
Hey, they even when you got players come and say, man, hey, Quinn Snyder, hey man, he been doing some of the best coaching we ain't had in years. We had veterans say that. I heard CJ McCullum did an interview, said that, Nas said that. What we saw was
Yeah.
we saw JJ and Nas disappear. And we saw CJ McCullum run out of gas. He ran out of gas them last 2 games. And he had no help from his other 2 stars. So we got to get it looked like the lights were too bright for Jalen Johnson. I
Mm.
don't I didn't think that was gonna be possible. He playing at Duke. I didn't think that was gonna be possible. Y'all always packed house. I didn't think that was possible.
Hey,
But the
guys,
lights was
they
too
took
bright. The lights was too bright for him. And it
Yeah.
showed.
They
So
took Ronald Acuna out of the game, guys.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
saw that.
I think it's
what
his.
for
I
was
think
it
it's.
precautionary?
Great, great.
I,
Yeah,
I,
probably
I think it's his
cautionary.
thumb. I think it's his thumb, but I hope he's all right. But Will, this is what I gotta add, man, bro. We lost by 30, then 40, then 50.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
hear you.
Ooh.
Right now,
But
again,
how much coaching can you do if your team
I,
It's giving up.
they gave you know what I'm saying? They're giving up. Like
bro,
if you're not
50
But
points.
it
listen
is
to
still
Will.
a
50
collective
points.
coaching too. It is
And
definitely.
Will, this is
How
not
many
at you.
points?
Will, I promise you, this is not at you. I love you. This is but 50
Mhm.
points, Will.
Oh, I hear
50
all that.
points,
But
Will.
what they
We
remind you
could have
of,
went
T
on a
Will?
20-0 run and we still would have been down by 30.
What they remind
Okay?
you of, T Will? When the
The
Falcons gave up and the
the
Panthers
bad
whooped
news
our
bears.
ass.
Oh my God.
The
So
bad
hey,
news
think
bears.
about
That's what it reminded me
it's
of.
about
Like,
now if your players not showing up, this is what happened. This
Hmm.
is what
well,
happened.
I,
Jalen Johnson was averaging over 25 points through the season, but he was barely giving you 12 in the
okay.
playoff. So like wasn't giving you nothing, but he gave you some defense. That's about
He
it.
wasn't giving
He
you
wouldn't give
now
you nothing
knowing.
on offense.
Now
He wouldn't
never.
give you not
All right.
talking.
I want to hear what Reggie
Reggie.
has to say.
Go ahead, Reggie.
Let
Reggie,
Bring the cool head in
Reggie,
here.
Let,
Reggie,
But I love it.
Reggie.
yeah.
I love the good debating and good, I
Uh,
love it because it brings, good opinions from different perspectives. So
thank you.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
So on a Quinn
We're
Snyder
turning on
extension thing,
the
here's the thing. Quinn Snyder is on. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Y'all can hear me?
huh?
Okay, all right.
Yes.
on the Quinn Snyder extension
Ask your
thing.
mom if your mom is okay
On,
with this.
okay,
She cool. She told me ask you.
on the Quinn
Okay.
Snyder extension.
Appreciate it.
Be careful. You said what now? I'm sorry, Reggie.
Reggie, your mic is a
On the
little
Quinn
low.
Snyder
I don't
extension.
know what's
Yeah,
happening. Your mic is a little low, Reggie.
can you hear me now?
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can hear you. Go ahead. 50 points, Reggie.
On the
50.
I get it. I get it. On Quinn Snyder, he has 1 year left on his deal, and so most coaches don't like being on the last year of on a deal on an ascension, and
On
so
a lame duck deal.
I
Especially
yeah
not NBA,
yeah
not the NBA
yeah,
period for
and so
sure.
yeah yeah so that's kind of so to me. So the Hawks this season, like they're gonna have to make a decision on extending Quinn Snyder or whether you want to let him go or extend him. And I think for Quinn Snyder and the Hawks, because of how they look the second half of the year, and you look at how the team kind of, because you got to remember, Quinn Snyder's had to coach 4 different iterations of the Hawks this year. He had to coach a team with Trae Young and Porzingis, and then Porzingis gets injured, and you're coaching the team with Trae, and then Trae gets traded, and then you're bringing in CJ McCollum and
Right.
all these
That
new
yeah.
guys. You got to coach that team, and then Kaminga comes in. You got to fit him in, and so Quinn has had to coach like these different versions of the team, and then they go on a hot streak, and you make the playoffs, and you win 46 games, and you're out of the play-in. And they did take 2 games from the Knicks, and look, man, the Knicks, they haven't lost the game since. Like they're just. I think they've won like
Well,
8 straight playoff games.
were we
They
their
have. They
get
had
right team? Were we their get right
the
team?
Knicks have not.
Is that what happened?
How many times we seen the
Yeah.
Falcons be somebody get
Yes.
right team?
Ever.
We had 3 teams beat
The
us and won the
last
Super Bowl.
time. The last time the Knicks lost a playoff game was Game 3 of the Hawks. That was the last time they lost a playoff game. And so, like,
Yep.
I mean, the Knicks are rolling. And so,
Okay.
I mean, so
Okay.
like, who knows? Like, the Knicks might the way that they're looking, they might win it all. And so,
I just got one thing to say.
I hope they don't. I hope they don't.
I hope they don't either. But
Antonio or
I got
somebody to win it. I ain't trying to see that.
I got one thing to say. 50 points. I've never been more embarrassed in my life.
He's stuck
50
on that
points.
50. I understand.
It was 72-20 in the first half. Oh my God.
50.
I still have people clowning
Hey,
me. My
it was
buddies who are
embarrassing.
Knicks fans, they will never
Hey.
let me live it down.
I'm
One
embarrassed
thing-
because
one
I did
thing
a whole
about it,
little
T-Will.
dance video and everything. I was like, oh, the Hawks in the playoffs did a dance. People was laughing and cheering. I can't do that again. I
One
can't do
thing
it no
about
more.
it, T-Will, it was embarrassing, but as Atlanta fans, we used to it all across the board.
Oh,
Now
that
that
part.
sadly, that is true.
But I like what my sister said right there. She said, you know, even though we got the experience in the playoffs, you know, it's going to help the Hawks because we got to get back there. So, if anything,
Especially if we get this center. If
Yeah,
we
I'm
get
not-
this center, just a big boy that play natural center that ain't scared to get down there and bang and not get pushed over, yeah. See, because
Yeah, so,
Okongwu, goddamn, I can't even say his name right. Okongwu,
I think he's
he's all
you
right,
said it right.
but he ain't that center. He ain't that center. He's the reserve center. That's what he is. He ain't a full-time center. You need somebody to go come in there, take that full-time job, because he can be worn down. As you seen what the Knicks did, they wore him down.
All right.
Wore him down.
Let's ask the ladies. Ladies, how do you feel about Quinn Snyder getting offered an extension? I just got one thing to say: 50 points. Jesus Christ! But I'm not biased to it.
let's give it to Karina. She's been kind of chilling over there. Let's start with Karina.
I just
Yeah, I needed that break. Woo. Look,
I want you guys to know I'm not
50
upset.
points.
I'm not upset about the Hawks' loss at all. No.
Okay.
No. I'm
Okay.
not upset. I'm not
50 points.
embarrassed.
But
I'm not any of that. Okay.
But you know what? Again, with all the changes that he had going on into the season, I think they're looking at it like that. There was so much he had to do. You had to get new players, accustomed to the style, the way he teaches and trains and all of that, and then get the team united. And then when Trey left, it was like, okay, that's it. We're going downhill. And then we get the surprise, like, oh shoot, we're doing great with all of these changes. So at the end of the day, even though we lost by 50 points,
50 points.
I know. Trust me, I was there.
50.
I was there
51
in
to
tears.
back.
But
And
I
I want
think
y'all to know, my brother Eric Parker's in here being nice. He was not nice that night, okay? He was sending me
oh, you talking
laugh
about
emojis and jokes. He was like, y'all could score 30 points in a row and you still be down by 20. My brother's a very mean person. And I just want you to know, don't be here being nice, Eric, because you weren't nice that night. I'm sorry.
but he's gonna get another chance because of that.
Eric just telling the truth, man. We all were
Eric is a
pissed off
Lakers
that night.
fan. Don't support him, Big Will. He's a Lakers fan.
Look at this. We got to hear it because of the Falcons and now because of the Hawks. Trust me. Every time I go somewhere, I got to hear both scores. I'm like, look, I'm still a super fan. Doesn't matter. I'm going to still rock ATL. Doesn't matter. Trust me. I hear it still every day.
Look at Big Low.
Big Low. What up, Low? Low says, y'all tell Karina that I've been working on my dance moves to beat her this year at the Rise Up Tour party. What? Let me find out. Low out there working on it.
Hey, Low. Hey, Low.
Cut her up now.
Wait a minute.
Look, he can, but hey, check this out. I've been working out this year. Since last year.
Wait, the knees good. She ready.
Look, I have even more energy. I had a lot of energy last year, and I lost some weight and got more energy and more endurance. Oh, y'all in trouble.
Challenge, Big
Y'all
Low?
in trouble.
He said, bring it on, Low. Bring it on. Bring it on. Auntie Pam. 50 points. What are you about, Quinn?
50.
It's like the Braves. The Braves gave up them double digits runs the other day. Coaches gonna go through those. So I think it's a good idea for them to go ahead and re-sign him up. But he's actually improving the team. So I think they're gonna get key players in there. Like Big Will say, they need a big center in order to help them out. I think once they get the big center, you should probably see a different team.
Okay. Big Low said, I ain't never scared. I ain't never scared.
It's all love, big brother. It's all love. Look, there's enough room for the both of us. We can. Hey.
I love it. Maggie T, 50 points, damn it. 50.
Well,
clearly you guys did not take the loss the way I did.
You know what? I'm going to say this, T. Will. 50. But
Jesus.
at the same time, the fact that he got us to the playoffs, that's saving his behind. I'm going to tell you that. So,
and a new team, all new team,
and it's a young team.
Team.
So now we got to go back and look at the mistakes. Those 50 points. I got Tourette's, everybody. So we can only learn from our mistakes, watch that film, and figure it out and say, stop being, it was the jitters, it was the excitement, it was the fact that we made it there. We didn't expect us to be there and everything. We just got hot at the right time.
And the pressure of the fans. Pressure of Atlanta, the fans.
Fans. And the fans was behind them and pulled. What we need to do as a fan, I'm glad you said that, Karina. You need to be in that stadium every game. Every game. Support this team throughout, because it's not like the Braves where you got 50-11 games to attend. It's a
don't you do that, T. Will.
No. Braves gotta have some support too now.
No, you see what you put on the screen, Auntie Pam?
But I'm telling you, Will, he saved his behind by getting in the playoffs. So why would you take them young babies, just like you give a baby a pacifier? You don't need to take away their pacifier right now. We'll give them one more shot. We're gonna see what happens this year. Now he's on the hot seat, but he gets one more chance. Okay.
Oh wow.
Okay,
There's a chance. There's a chance that There's a chance that the only Knicks losses in the Eastern Conference playoffs is going to be to the Hawks.
Wow.
I mean, they
Wow.
swept the Sixers.
Oh
They
my
swept the
gosh.
Sixers and the Cavs, and we're talking about losses.
Reggie. Oh
We're
my
talking about
gosh.
losses like
Oh,
the Cavs.
oh
The
my
Cavs blew a
God.
22-point fourth quarter lead.
50,
Oh, wow.
man.
So you guys don't know this, but I'm an artist in my spare time, and I call this piece before you "Ode to Ass Whooping." That's
Oh, my Lord.
that's I'm trying to encapsulate what it feels to break your foot off in somebody's ass so deep that their breath smells like your shoestring. Like, come on, guys, 51 points. Did we even
Okay,
show
okay,
up?
T Will. Okay, T
Did
Will.
we
Okay.
get off the bus?
All right, T. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna turn it on you. So, what if we did get rid of him? Who would you want to come in and replace him?
I
Yeah.
have no idea. But
Let's
I
see.
See, that's why they
Oh.
re-upped
Good
him.
question.
We didn't try. We didn't
I
try
have
this
no
shit
idea.
already. Yeah.
When we remove the coach.
I have no idea. But I know. And look, it's not just the fact that we lost by 51 points. Our losses kept getting progressively worse. So in game 5, we lost by 30. We lost 126-97. In game 4, we lost 114-98. We're going in the wrong direction here, guys. We were down by 50 points in the first half. It's like they came out and was like, y'all know y'all ain't gonna win, right? Like, let's be honest.
I
Y'all
think
don't
what
have
it
a
is just
shot in.
just once those baskets stopped
Y'all don't
making
you know,
it, it was
like,
like it was just London
I'm
Bridge
just
falling
saying.
down.
It's not like
It was over.
it's not like the Hawks lost to a team they were supposed to beat.
You know,
Okay.
That's true. That's true.
Okay.
yeah, Jay.
All right. So
All right.
Reggie, y'all saying I'm overreacting? Y'all saying I'm tripping?
Yes.
See what I'm
Yes.
tripping right now?
I'm going to be honest. I think the Cavs blowing a 22-point fourth quarter lead to the Knicks, to these same Knicks, was worse than what the Hawks did.
Oh.
You
Honestly.
think? Wait, hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
The Cavs,
my hat might be on. My hat might be on too tight. Let me put it on. I know he did. Okay. So you know what? It did not get any better with what you said. Okay. Let me understand. So you're saying that being up by 22 points in the fourth quarter
with 7 minutes left
is worse than the Ike
Yes.
and Tina review that we saw that last game. You're saying it's worse. You know what
Yes.
they said? They said, "Eat the cake, Hawks. Eat the cake. Get over here. Come here, Ike. I'm only like we got, bro. We got embarrassed. We got to me what those games 3, 4, or games 4, 5, and 6 said. Y'all had no business here anyway. Okay, let's be honest. Most of the teams that y'all beat on your streak were bad teams. You beat a couple of good ones.
I wasn't expecting to make it to the playoffs.
Most of them were bad. But you know what? You had no business being here anyway. That's when you lose by 51 points on your home court. Wait, was it your home court? Yeah, it was your home court. When you lose by 50, that's like somebody coming to your house, Reggie.
50.
Kicking your dog, kicking your door in, taking your plate of food from tonight and tomorrow's lunch, stealing your PlayStation, punching your mama in the mouth,
couch,
and then knocking you out, standing over you, and leaving a note that said, "I took the remote too. I'm out." Us.
Damn. I mean,
Like a remote. Dang.
And you're telling me that losing a 20-point lead is worse than that? Is that what you're saying, Reggie?
Oh my God.
Is
They
that
lost. It's not. The Cavs are up 22 points with 7 minutes left in the game. Like if you watch that Cavs Knicks game in game 1, the Cavs were dominating that game for 3.5 quarters, and then with 7 minutes left, it was 92-71.
So they pulled them A 28-3. That's what they did.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, if you watch that game, it was startling how like the Nick Jalen Brunson was just cooking James Harden. We're talking about bad coaching. I don't know what Kenny Atkinson, the Cavs coach, was doing. He wasn't making any adjustments at all. Like from stopping Jalen Brunson from scoring, and then offensively they weren't scoring any baskets, and then all of a sudden the game goes into overtime and they just collapsed.
Yeah, he said he gonna keep him out there. He trusts him. How the hell he trust that? That man was just he was letting him go past and just threw his hand up, let him go past. What kind of defense is that shit?
I'm just look. I look, Reggie. I respect everybody's opinion, but I feel like, and my brother said it, like that was an NBA record. That is the worst playoff loss in history, right? Like, understand, Reggie.
I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's true or not.
Reggie, if we sitting down playing spades, they ran a Boston on us twice. And when I say Boston, I'm not talking about a young folk Boston, because young folk, y'all call a 10 for 200 Boston. No, a Boston, as I know it, is all 13 cards. That means you didn't make one book. That means you set your narrow behind down, as my daddy used to say, because he would talk shit while he beat you. You set your, I'm not going to say what he said, but you set your narrow behind down, and you didn't make one book, okay? Which is a statistical anomaly. It's almost impossible to do it once, but to do that twice is a world record, and that's what they did to us, Reggie. And you're saying that I'd rather lose the fourth quarter lead, because at least we were up.
I don't know.
Right? At least we had a lead, right? We didn't have nothing. We didn't have nothing, Reggie. They could have put the B team in there. They could have put the janitorial service.
Well, we had a lead when we first started the game. That's about it.
Oh wow. Okay.
Hey, we did go on 11-0 run, but we still were down by 50.
You know what?
Oh Lord.
I guess the way I look at it is, I guess the way I look at it is, I don't. But considering my expectations coming into the series, because coming into that series, I thought the Knicks were the better team, and so I'm just not that distraught. I mean, was it humiliating and embarrassing? Absolutely, but I just think from just expectations, I'm not honestly. I'm more hurt by the Hawks losing the draft lottery, because I was praying for a top 2 pick.
They didn't lose; it was fixed. It's fixed.
You know what? The Water Boys pointed that out, y'all. If y'all go back to one episode, the Water Boys pointed that out. They said it is, and I agree. It's
think about it. They gave us the #1 pick when nobody was good coming out that draft. Nobody.
Yeah.
Everybody was trading their picks. Nobody wanted to pick in that draft because nobody was good coming out.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah. That's a good point. That is a good point.
Let's be real, y'all. Let's be real. We didn't expect the Hawks to win this series when they first started. All I wanted the Hawks to do was make it a good series, and they did that. What happened was we saw how they won. We're like, oh shit, we can actually win this thing.
Right.
The Knicks came down. Yeah. The Knicks came with one of them baby powder slaps and get your ass back in play. Hey man. Hey, we just got amped up because how the Hawks did play early in the series.
That's true. Yeah. That is true. You can't
beat nobody with 2 of your stars don't show up. And the star that was showing up was an older guy. You know what I'm saying? He just ran out of gas at the end of the series. He couldn't do it by himself.
Yeah.
So you know what, Reggie? You're right about that. Because after we beat them that second game, I was like, anything is possible. This to myself. I wouldn't do that in front of y'all because I don't know y'all like that. But to myself, I'm like, oh my God, we are gonna win. We are gonna beat the Knicks. I'm so excited. And then just 4 games later, oh my Jesus, 51 points. That's not what I'm saying. Okay.
You just like that SpongeBob thing, that SpongeBob meme. 2 games later.
Right, right, right.
3 days later.
Exactly. Oh my God, guys,
Oh
who are you?
man.
So what we've got pick 8 and pick 23. Is that right, guys?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So
It
Reggie,
is.
I'm going to ask you, who are you looking at? Who are you looking at right now at pick 8? Clearly, guys, I would say we need a big man. I don't know what y'all
Yes,
think,
we
The
but
do.
we need
center.
a big
Yep.
We
man
definitely
and a
do.
point guard.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need a big man and a
I'm
point guard.
screaming big
I
man, but
agree.
it's scaring me right now because he showed out in the combine, so he's jumping up the
Yeah.
boards. It's scaring me right
Yeah.
now.
We might not get them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, it's interesting. I think there's some intriguing options for the Hawks. I think the big man that y'all are talking about is a Daimara, the Michigan big man, 7'3"
Yes.
guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
so,
Yeah, he played.
he-
Why I like him? He played in
yeah,
a tough conference, so he's used to
yeah,
banging down there. That's a tough conference, Big Ten. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. He's certainly an option. I like some. I actually like some of the guards, like because they need to me the Hawk. They definitely need a big man, but they also need a primary scoring option.
They do. They do.
They need a younger. They need a younger CJ McCollum. And I
Yeah.
think with where they're at, I think they have between like there's Kingston Flemings from Houston, there's uh Mikael Brown from Louisville. He had a he had a back issue, which is concerning, but when he's healthy and when he was healthy, he was like he had some really high highs. Like he had like a 45-point game. He's a top 5 high school recruit. So you got him and you got Braden Burries, the Arizona Garden. So there's those three are intriguing options, and obviously you got a Daimara, the Michigan big, and so it's my ideal scenario is the Hawks taking one of the guards, and then you can trade up with that 23rd pick, and maybe you can package Ricochet. Hopefully, a team might be attractive with his youth or whatever,
Hmm.
and maybe you can
you
trade up
should you
and get
should
a
have to do that
Daimara
though. You
in the
still can get a
teens.
good shooter at 23. I say go for that big man with that number 8 pick if he's there. If not, then
Yeah.
trade back. I'm trading back. If big man not there, at number 8, I'm trading back. You still can get a good shooter. There's a lot of good shooters out there in this draft. So
All right,
uh,
guys. Let me
Yeah,
ask you this: Is Ricochet a
it's
bust?
possible. It's possible.
It, is Ricochet a bust? Am I
it's
am I
too
am I,
early for that. It's
am
too
I
early for
tripping?
that.
It's season three.
I think he's yeah,
It's season 3, is it not?
No,
This
it's
will be the third
season.
season.
This he got drafted last
season
year.
2.
Yeah, I think
No,
last year.
he
He
said he
got
just finished
he
the
got
second year.
drafted the year before, didn't he?
He got
He
He
drafted
got
got
drafted
2024.
24. 24.
right.
This is
So
this
this will be
this
his
is
third
Yeah.
season. This
he
will be his
coming into
third
year
season.
number 3.
Yeah. So you guys think it's too soon for us to say if he's a bust or not?
This gonna be his
It,
proving year. This year coming up.
Mhm.
Cause what they usually tell you when you draft somebody, it at least take you 3 years to get into form. So
Okay.
he gonna have to show something this year.
Okay. All
I can
right.
read that.
I think
Yeah,
he
this year.
I think he can
Go
be a
ahead.
useful player. My problem with Ricochet is like where does he fit on the team? Like what is his role? Because we talk about like let's say the Hawks bring back CJ McCollum and they bring back Kaminga and Jalen Johnson's not going anywhere. Dyson Daniels isn't going anywhere. Onyeka isn't going anywhere, and Nikhil isn't going anywhere. And so, like, let's say they bring the center that we all want them to get. Let's say they bring in another guard and they draft another player. Like, you're talking about Ricochet being like your 8th or 9th man. And so, like, where is he going to play? Like, what's his role? And
I
so,
don't think
for
Quinn
me,
likes
if
him
I'm
very much.
yeah, so
I
for
agree
me,
with you,
if
T.
I'm the
Will. I
Hawks,
don't think Quinn likes him that much
I don't think
either.
Quinn like because
I,
he
I,
did.
I think he
so
needed more growth because they had veterans like working with him in practice. I seen a lot of clips with that. I think that Quinn seen that he need more growth. He's not ready right now. That's what's going on
Yeah.
because he was giving them opportunity, but the things is the opportunity he was giving them, he wasn't doing that with them.
Yeah.
He came in one game, he missed like 4 shots straight. I'm talking about these point blank shots. I'm like, what the hell is going on? You know what I'm
So
saying? So like,
yeah.
he just not polished enough. And like I said, he came from the draft that if nobody was good in that damn draft, nobody wanted to pick. You know what I'm saying? So like
Yeah.
it's a lot of players that what you call developmental players. There was a lot of developmental players in that. So
Yeah,
I just don't think he's gonna. I just don't think Reese Shea is gonna get the runway, and so I think the Hawks should just move on
should
from him.
just trade him.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I feel like none of you guys know this, but I get the fat kid treatment now when I go out, on the court and I want to play a game of basketball. I'm typically the last guy picked. Now, that wasn't the case in my day, okay? I want y'all to know, young T. Will, back when I could see my shoes and I had a waist, I was hell. But now, when I go, I'm referred to as old school, and I'm typically picked last. And that's the treatment that Quinn was giving Reese Shea. Like, it was like, damn. Remember that movie? That movie Lucas. It was a baseball movie where it was a football movie. Lucas sucked. He was like the smallest kid or whatever, and the coach didn't want to play him. It was like an after school special. It was with Corey Haim. Did you guys see it? Just me? Okay, fine. But anyway, the point is, I don't think Quinn believes in him. I don't. I don't. Did Quinn draft him or no? I don't think he did. Did he?
well, he was.
No.
I think he was involved.
Yeah.
I don't know if he actually wanted him, but like he was involved with Landry Fields, the then general manager. So
Did Quinn come in 24 or 25? When did he take over?
yeah, I think he came in 20.
I want to say 23.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, because he coached Trey Young for a full year, but Trey Young was hurt also.
Okay.
So yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Quinn really cares for Reese Shea as a player. I think they should trade him because to your point, well, Reggie and Will, you both said it. I don't think he's gonna get the necessary reps to grow here. So I think, we should trade him. But that's fine. All well and good. Miss Karina, Auntie Pam, Miss Maggie. Your thoughts on
He came in 23, T Will. He came in 23.
You did? Okay.
Yeah.
Your thoughts on Reese Shea. Is he a bust? Does he just need somewhere else to go to play? Should we trade him? Karina, let's start with you. Give me your thoughts.
From being at the games and from what I've seen, I think he might get traded, unless he steps up and shows something different. But I think he might get traded. There's, I like him as a person, of course, but I don't think there's anything that like really stood out. And I think Reggie was saying that like there's no place for him. So I think if he's not given the chance to show himself this year, he'll be definitely gone. So
I honestly think he's going at the trade deadline if we don't see anything. Or you know what? To Reggie's point, maybe we trade him. Maybe we package him with the 23rd pick and trade up in the first round. But would anybody trade for him, Reggie? Would anybody be willing to trade for him?
I think if you're like a rebuilding team, I think if you're like one of these teams that's trying to like rebuild, like Chicago, like bring them up because the assistant general manager is their general manager, Bryson Graham, and so maybe like Bryson Graham's familiar with Zachary Reese for being there for a season. And so they're rebuilding. And so maybe with Chicago and this is just an example, but maybe Chicago would package the 15th pick. Maybe they want to move down. Maybe a Daimara slips. That's just an example. But I think if you're a rebuilding team that's trying to start fresh and you want to take a chance on a 21-year-old wing that might have a little potential. And also, like, a lot of these NBA teams, they want these 6'7", 6'8" long wing guys that can theoretically shoot and defend. And so I could see him having some kind of interest. I don't think teams are gonna offer up three or four first round picks for him or anything like that. But like I I can see I can see a few teams, taking a flyer on him.
All right, that's
I
cool.
want to say, hey, I don't think we need to trade him, but it wouldn't put me past him. I want to, because I seen a lot of good in this dude. I seen some good stuff in him once he, you know what I'm saying? If he get his head on straight, I think he need to be given this year to prove something. Then do what you got to do from that point. But I think we need to not give up on him so quickly. He only been 2 years in the league, and hey, he
Okay,
he
okay.
was a developmental player. That's what we got to think. So when you're doing developmental players, you got to
But
give them
he's a
time to grow.
first
You
round
know what I'm
pick.
saying?
And can you be
Come on.
developmental and be?
I just told you why he's a first round. Who else you was gonna pick in that round right now, T.
I have
Will?
no idea. Should we have traded back? You think we should have traded back, Will? Like,
Yes, I definitely think we should have
okay,
traded back. But the
okay.
thing is, they tried to. Nobody wanted it.
Damn.
Yeah.
Nobody wanted the top pick. They tried. If you go back and
Damn.
look at the reports, they tried to trade back. Nobody wanted that pick
Mhm.
because they knew they had to pay for some bombs. Nobody was good enough. They paying for bombs. So we just got stuck with that. We just got to hope we find a diamond in the rough out of this situation. But I
Yeah.
think we do need to give him at least that third year to try to build himself. What
Diamond
I
in the
did see
rough.
was
First.
encouraging. He was taking coaches for the older players. It was working on his game. I liked it that. We seen a lot of clips of those older players working with him on his game. So I think we just need to give him that third year to grow and have us show us something this year. If he don't, then it's a lost cause at that point.
Ozzy just got hurt. Damn.
Oh,
Damn.
God damn,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, he's walking off now. Dang, man.
See what I was talking about this injury bug?
It's your
Yeah.
fault, Will. It's your fault. You brought it up.
50 points.
Damn you, Will. You
they
brought it
they
up,
heard
Will.
they heard
It's
T. Will
your
say
fault.
50 points so many
Ozzy is
times, man.
on
That was
on
wrong.
base. He okay. He okay. He
Okay.
on base.
All right. All right. Hey, guys, let's shift gears to the Falcons. So this week we see Michael Penix throwing the ball, setting up under center. You know what I mean? Looking like he's progressing. What do you guys? Is this a full-fledged quarterback competition, or is it Michael Penix's to lose? And Maggie, let's start with you. All right. If Michael Penix is healthy day one, and it looks like he will be, but we don't want to assume. But if he's healthy day one, is this a straight up quarterback competition? Wow, I'm making up words. Competition between he and Tua, or is it Penix's to lose? Give me your thoughts.
Well, I mean, honestly, Stefanski already said it. He said basically every position is a competition. So, of course, quarterback situation. That's why they haven't named him QB1. But, of course, I think we're leaning towards him to be that. But we can't say right now. I think it is a competition. I mean, it's just in my opinion. But it is his position to lose, if you want to put it in that perspective.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be a messy Bessie here, and I'm gonna as
Of course,
my
of
wife.
course.
My wife.
I mean, I'm only going with Stefanski. I'm gonna go pull that press conference up. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull it up because I analyzed what he says. We gotta go by what the man that's gonna lead them saying. He's saying that it's a competition.
No, it is a competition, but what I'm saying is, do you think they believe in Penix? Because, well, let me put it to you this way.
Yeah, they believe in Penix. Yes.
If this was, shall we say, Jalen Hurts, I don't think it'd be a quarterback competition. If this was Matthew Stafford, I don't think it'd be a quarterback competition. If he was coming back from injury, if this was Joe Burrow, I don't think it would be a competition. But because Penix has not really established himself yet, I guess what I'm asking is, do you think that this regime believes in Penix, or do you think it really is a straight up competition and maybe they believe in Tua more? And Will, I'm going to ask you because I just feel like you got something to say. So give me your thoughts. What do you think? Is this a competition? Do they believe in Penix? Give me your thoughts.
I think it is a competition. Uh, as far as I think they really want Michael Penix to be that guy, but they needed Tua to come and push him. You know what I'm saying? Like
It.
if Michael Penix is healthy, I got no doubt that he can beat Tua.
So
It
Tua
was
Tua is Apollo Creed and Michael Penix is Rocky.
right
Mm-hmm.
Come
when
on,
Apollo Creed
Stallion. Yeah.
started training Tua,
Come
yeah,
on, Stallion.
Rocky,
Without
yeah.
the war, you may as well be dead, Stallion. That's not us, Apollo.
Yeah,
You decided to
I think they
regulate.
really just waiting on Michael Penix to get healthy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
because if he come out even in the competition with Michael, damn, what the name?
Penix.
Tua
Do it.
Tagovailoa.
Do
Penix.
it.
If he
Yeah.
come
Yeah.
out even with him, he's going to get the job by the
Okay.
simple fact of you ain't paying much for Tua. You paying 1.2 for him, so he's a good
Mm-hmm.
backup. He's a good backup in this. Let me turn my TV down. It's a little loud. Hold on. But he's a good backup in this league. So like I think it's a competition in the point of a mind frame of like we're gonna make sure this guy head on right. We're gonna put fire to his feet, see how he act.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like we bringing in
Mm-hmm.
a reliable quarterback that can push you, and we're gonna see how you respond to that. So
All right. Auntie Pam, you think they believe in Penix? Or do you think they secretly, I'm doing my evil voice, do you think they
Uh,
secretly want Penix to win? I mean, want Tua to win. I messed up my villain. I was being a villain. Do you think they believe in Penix and they're just using Tua to like push him? Like, come on, Penix. Or do you think they low key believe in Tua? Like, give me your thoughts.
uh I think they trying to have a good people a quarterback room around him. I mean, just like they hire more offensive coordinator mind coaches on the offensive side this year. And I think his lack of not having coach and lack of not having people to talk to him, you know, had hurt him, in there. Cause on that press conference before he was saying he talked to his wife, an old high school coach, when you could have talked to your coaching staff right then and there. So
He
I'm
said, I talked
thinking,
to my wife, my old high school coach, and
mhm.
Jesus. And when a
So
black man say he
I'm
talked to
thinking about
Jesus,
adding Tua to the room and adding Jack Strain to the room and Simeon to that room. He did say it's a strong quarterback room, and they can help push each other and learn from each other. And the idea that you got offensive mind coaches throughout that offensive side of the game, which the last regime failed miserably. I think you actually will see a different. I mean, his positive will come back. His attitude, as far as going out there, I mean, the problem is they didn't have anybody to develop him properly.
yeah,
To
no,
be a quarterback.
the problem is they had idiots running it. Because I agree with you.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
put a rookie quarterback with a rookie OC or a
yeah,
a second year OC and a rookie quarterbacks coach. That's just dumb.
yeah.
So
It was
I agree
dumb.
with you there.
You got
I agree.
TJ stretched in playing different roles and stuff. Like,
Yeah.
to figure out
And,
what the coaching
and who
staff gonna do.
fired the wide receiver coach when you should have been fired the offensive coordinator in the begin with? Your offensive coordinator got you fired. That's who got you fired. Because I mean, but really what got him fired because he didn't hire an experienced coaches on their coaching staff. That's what got him fired.
Okay, that's fair.
But
Uh,
you know what?
Karina, super fan. Do you believe the Falcons believe in him, or do you think they secretly want Tua? Give me your thoughts.
I think they believe in him, but I think they want him to believe in himself.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta
Um,
believe. You gotta
um,
believe in yourself.
and the thing is, he comes off as confident, but you see the insecurities throughout the season, and not having the right people around him. I think if he gets out of his head and starts believing that, hey, you know what, I got this, then I think that we'll see a different side of him, and maybe
Okay.
they're trying to tell him like, hey, you got it in you. We believe it, but you need to believe it too.
Okay.
Well, Duval deliver 8-3.
Yeah, he
Right.
did. He shaved his mustache. He looks like a kid now.
I see.
He looks like a kid. I was like, who the hell is that up
Wow.
in AAA? Who is that kid? Okay. All right. Maggie T, you think all Penix needs is confidence? You think this regime can get Penix right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I think so. It's just the coaching, what the experience that's surrounded, and we got the president that takes no ish. He says, "Get set." So he's gonna be right there in those quarterback ears, like, "Hey,
Man, that commercial was great.
you know,
That
right,
commercial was great. And get Evan set.
right." So
Welcome to the
there's
meeting,
no
guys. Thank you.
way that these quarterbacks are not going to be developed. I feel it's going to be a different year because honestly, we all know it was coaching. We had a good squad. We could have went further. It's games that we should have damn won.
We should have won 10 games last year and the year before. So I agree with you 100%.
So,
Right, guys.
so yes, I'm confident. Now, do I feel like we're going to come out blazing the first couple of games? No, we got but they're practicing, they're getting together, they're learning the coaching staff and things like that. Now, defensively, they're not going to skip a beat. It's just going to get better. That's the advantage of that. But the fact that we have developing coaches that's brought in, and they were still adding to the coaching staff, still adding. Their focus is we're gonna get this right.
Okay. All right. Well, guys, I'm gonna ask you to put on your imaginary hats. Okay. This is story time. Story time with T. Will. Are you guys ready? Chat, are you ready? Okay. So we did this earlier in the week, so I am kind of borrowing from a previous show, but I'm going to ask you guys to imagine if the Falcons, our beloved Atlanta Falcons, who we love and adore, okay, if they were your child, if the Falcons were your child, whom you love, okay, and would die for, would you be the kind of parent that would say, not my child does no wrong, not my child, no, or would you look at her? I already know who Karina would be. Or would you be the kind of parent that's like, I'm gonna beat your ass? You're always wrong. You're always wrong, Falcons. You suck. I could have been somewhere if I didn't have you. Or three choices. Would you be the parent that's kind of you listen, you evaluate, you listen to the teacher, you listen to your child, you pray about it, and then you make your decision? What kind of parent would you be? Option A, the parent can do no wrong. Option B, the kid can do no right. Or option C, somewhere in the middle, let me evaluate this thing and pray about it and see where
I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to say C because, I'm checking. I mean, I do this now. That's why my baby is graduating with honors and stuff because I've checked teachers before. And like,
wait, hold on 1 second. You said your baby's graduating with honors?
Yes, she was top 25 of her class.
Top 25?
Yes. Here,
that's for her. You. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
On my back. But no, I check teachers. So, I'm gonna listen to my child. I'm not gonna be biased and be like, okay, well. Okay, I hear what you got to say because, of course, children gonna over exaggerate and mama. Okay, well let me go talk to coach real quick. Let me see what's going on. Let me see what they're saying is up with you, and then also let me go sit in and watch a couple of games and check it out just to see what's happening and make my judgment from there. So for me, I'm gonna be optimistic about it and I'm gonna check it because I will correct my child if they wrong.
Okay. Reggie, what kind of parent would you be? Are you the my Falcons can do no wrong or my Falcons are always wrong? Or are you somewhere in the middle? Let me evaluate and pray about it and I'll get back to you. Where are you, Reggie? Talk to me. Where are you? Reggie doesn't want to answer.
My heart says B. My heart says option B, but my head is saying option C.
You cut out, Reggie. So you said you're going to be C?
So many times they've disappointed me.
Yep.
My heart says option B, but my head is saying option C. So I'm going to go with option C.
Option C? Okay, that's what's up. Will, what kind of parent are you with the Falcons? I'm sorry. Go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I thought you were done. My bad. You there?
Oh no, I'm done.
Okay. I'm sorry, Reggie.
I'm done.
I'm not trying to step over you. I'm sorry. Will, what kind of parent would you be?
Oh, I'm definitely C.
You see? Okay.
I'm definitely see. It's a reason why my nephews them don't like me when they get older because
Okay.
because I'm gonna listen to both sides and figure it out myself. You know what I mean? 'Cause
That's
that's
fair.
the way. Because we know all we know. We already know kids lie. Because guess what?
They
We were
do.
kids, and guess what we
Yes.
did?
We lied.
Lie.
Mhm.
Amen.
Mhm.
So we know what go on. What you don't do, you do not want to not listen. That's
Right.
what you don't want to do. I'm
Right.
going. That's what happened with a lot of these people these children that been molested or whatever, because their parents don't listen to them when they were trying to give a warning sign. They
Right.
they always you know what I'm saying? But
Right.
you always listen, but you always carry your own investigation. Don't go straight rampage.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Auntie Pam, are you my
I,
Falcons can do no wrong? Are you my Falcons can do no right? Are you somewhere in the middle? Where are you?
I'm definitely the C. I'm the type of parent that if you come home, I will check to make sure you got your books in play. If you don't have your books, you're gonna walk all the way back there to school and get the books and come right back home. That's how I am. I'm
Not
C, and I
not
will
walk,
check
not
you.
walk
Y-
now.
She said
Yes,
walk.
walk, walk,
She said what
cause
she said, Will. She said what
walk,
she
walk.
said.
So my kids learn. You better bring everything home, cause if you don't bring everything home, you're going right back up that school and get it.
Them feet gonna be hurting.
15
Right. Them
miles,
feet gonna
Will.
be hurting.
They are gonna be
Ask,
hurt.
ask, ask Danielle. Ask my oldest daughter, cause she did it too many times when we live on the post, and she lucky the school was just up the street. Cause I be checking them bag, and then she don't have her books. She going right back to that school and get it.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm definitely a bad checker. Believe that.
Hmm.
I heard that. I heard that. Miss Karina, Falcons can do no wrong. Falcons can do no right. Or are you somewhere in the middle? Where are you?
I was raised by a military man who raised three kids on his own. So as nice as I am, many look at me as a pushover because they think I'm just gonna let you run over me. But
They
for someone
just
who,
don't know, do they?
but
They
for
don't know.
but for someone who manages six stores and have over 200 employees, I'm gonna tell you right now, my answer is C because I'm very hard, but I am fair. And we're gonna get
Okay.
down to the bottom of it, and I'm gonna listen to both sides, and we're gonna have a win-win at the end. But I promise you, I'm gonna listen, evaluate, and we're gonna come back to it, and we're gonna come to a conclusion, and it's gonna get handled. So C.
Look, are you a
Hmm.
general manager?
No,
He is. Yep.
I'm a district.
Oh,
District.
district manager. Okay, okay. I
Yeah.
remember I was working at Walmart. They tried to get me to be a general manager for a minute. Oh no, I
Look,
can't do that.
yeah, no, I have a whole area, so I do work. People don't
Them
think
a
I
lot of
work.
stores there,
She
boy.
do
A
work.
lot of
And I've
You
stores.
heard a
do it.
couple
You
of
got a lot
times
of stores
getting phone
covered.
calls. Like we be
Look,
out at the game or on the way to the game, somebody calling her about an issue.
Hmm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I have a lot of employees, and I have
Once
all
I
ages
find
in the
out how
street.
much once I found out how much truck driver make, I let go of that. But I was a manager at Walmart for 7 years.
Yeah,
Wow.
Well, all right. Let's hear for your career change and Karina's leadership. So let's go, man.
Hmm.
Well, as for me, I'm going walking to the office saying, everywhere we go, people want. No, I'm kidding. I'm three. I'm C as well. I'm number D. No, I'm C. I'm C. I'm gonna hear it out. I'm gonna. I mean, look, if you got kids, you kind of have to. Okay,
Yeah, oh, yeah.
if you got,
Hey
especially if you got
friend, hey
teenagers,
friend.
you know people lie. So, oh, Michelle Coleman, there you go. Yeah,
Hey
good luck.
you know
friend.
people lie. Well, I
But I
bring
don't
it
have
up,
any
guys.
kids. I don't
I
have any
bring it
kids
up.
though.
I bring it up because our Falcons got a bad report from Vegas and ESPN. So
Hmm.
Vegas has picked the Falcons, and I quote, to go 2-15. And I don't know what it is they're smoking, but it's got to be
It's
really
smoking
good.
something.
I just don't see that.
Some little crown.
ESPN picked us to go 5-12. Okay. So I brought up that analogy because if I'm going into Vegas's office, I'm going in there like, not my Falcons, not
Hmm.
my kid. I know my Falcons. They're not a 2-15 team. I don't know what you're watching, but my Falcons don't misbehave in class. Sir, what is your name? Mrs. Smith? Well, Mrs. Smith, maybe you should be teaching typewriter maintenance because it ain't English, okay? Because my Falcons are not going 2-15. What I'd like to know is, what do you guys think? Do you see us as a 2-15 team or a 5-12 team, or are they all smoking?
T-Will.
Are they
Hell
smoking
no.
the wacky
We
tobacco
know.
at the same
We
We
time?
know
weren't
them
even
boys
a bad
smoking
team
again.
last season. We just added pieces. Actually,
Oh,
free
yeah.
agency, we addressed a lot of needs.
That's
I
what I
think the
thought.
question of the whole thing
Exactly.
is just the quarterback situation and in the coaching staff. But God damn it, we still got the same team, even better.
We know
I
they
agree.
smoking on stuff again because we remember 2016 they thought we were gonna have a losing season also, and we went straight to the Super Bowl. So like the thing is,
Two,
once you
two,
start to worry
two
about
wins, though. Come on now,
once
Vegas.
you start to worry about what the outside noise say, that's when you become victim to everything. We ain't worried about what they talking about. All I'm worried about is what's in his locker room, what we do in his locker room. That's what I'm worried about.
I don't see. I
Facts.
don't see 2-15 like that. That's like if you and I go to the same movie, and I come out and I say it was great, and you're like, it was the worst movie I ever saw, and I'm like, we couldn't have been looking at the same thing. Like, I don't know how you can look at this team and say two in any. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think this team could win 12 games tomorrow. I think
I
this
agree.
team could win
Whoa.
12 games. I think instead of 5-12, we'd be 12-5. But we're definitely not going to be 2-15. So what I want to know is, where did they get their drugs from? Because it's got to be some good stuff. Not that I do drugs, but
They
if I
did it. They
did,
did it
Yeah,
for
I
this
think
reason
theirs was
right here, T.
laced.
Will.
They loud was
They
Yeah.
fell
laced.
out
That's
of
what that
somebody
was.
Turner truck. That's what they did.
I don't I have no idea. Reggie, you see this as a do you see this as a 2-15 team? Am I tripping? I mean, give me your thoughts here.
Uh, I've suffered through a lot of disappointing Falcon years, and even the disappointing that I suffered as a Falcon fan, I've never experienced the 15-year, like ever.
Well, I
And
have, but
so,
it was in the 70s. Like, it was
even
in the
with,
70s and
e-
80s. I was, yeah,
yeah,
I'm a lifer, so you know.
uh,
But this team don't look like that. Go ahead,
yeah.
Reggie. I'm sorry.
So even I have my questions, concerns at the quarterback spot.
But
I think they have enough. Like even last year they went 8-9.
You breaking
Despite
up,
the issues.
Reggie. We
Reggie,
really can't.
you're kind of breaking up a little bit, man. We can't
Try to
hear
come
you.
in and come back out, maybe,
Yeah,
or
try that.
check your Wi-Fi. So we
Try
want to
that.
hear what you got to say, but it's
Hear
breaking
me now?
up real bad.
Yeah. Say it again.
Hear me now?
Yeah.
We
Can you hear
can
me now?
hear you, but it's
You're still
breaking up.
breaking up.
So you want me to log off and come back on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Try that.
Just try that. Just try that. Karina, do you see
Okay.
5-12 or 2-15 with this team? Do you?
They must
Am
have-
I tripping? Is it me?
No, they must have been smoking something.
Is this thing on?
I don't know what they were doing. I don't know where to get the numbers from, but they have lost their damn minds to think we're gonna be 2-15. That's
Like
all I got to say.
I legitimately, this is the worst evaluation of any Falcons team I've ever seen. I in no way do I see.
I'm gonna say this, T. Will. I think it's because they got on the hype
That just means
train
we're gonna
last
shock
year.
everybody when we have all these bandwagon fans.
I think that's what it
coming
was.
around
They got
again.
on the hype train last year for the Falcons, and they said, "Oh, we ain't doing that again." Because ESPN and everybody was like, "You know what? Something's going on in Atlanta." And then, of course, we stunk it up.
Yeah, that damn Raheem. Okay, well, when I saw that, I was like, you got like you ever see something and you just don't believe it? Like, I'm just like, is this a typo? Am I tripping? Did I take my blood pressure medicine? What's going on? Did I eat? Did I have I mean, it was so, this team could go 15-2. Like look it. You have Bijan. You got Drake. You got Kyle. You added Zachariah Branch. You got Jahan Dotson. You got Brian Robinson to go along with Bijan. You got the best offensive line coach in the history of ever, and that's just the offense. And I think the defense may be better with what we got and who we drafted.
And we still got somebody that his decision is still being made. He'll be back in there probably mid-season or so. So
with all of that, you got 2 and 15. Like I don't know. Whatever. Okay.
Right.
Okay. I'm really disconnected. That just really threw me, and I just had to bring it up. So guys, yeah, whatever. They're smoking crack. That's the general consensus from this panel is whoever said the Falcons are going 2 and 15 was smoking crack. So that's what we're gonna go with, or meth, or some sort of narcotic or amphetamine or whatever. Reggie, you back? You good?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, you sound much better.
Okay, all right. So Reggie, 2 and 15. Are they smoking? Like, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, they're smoking. Like I have my concerns about the quarterback situation with Tua and Penix, but they're not that bad. Like they're not going to be that bad. Like they had issues at the quarterback position last year, and they won 8 games, and so I can't see 2 and 15.
All right, that's cool.
Especially with them being in the NFC South, so they won't be that bad.
All right. Last topic of the day: the Atlanta Dream. Karina and Reggie. There was a game last week, and Angel Reese was not great. I'm not a basketball guy, so I'm going to defer to you guys. Was it nerves? Was it jitter? Should we be concerned? Like, Reggie, Karina, what are your thoughts on this? On her home debut, in which everybody came to see her and saw that. Like, Swain, your thoughts?
I mean, I can go who ain't ready.
Being there at the game is like she well, first starting off, I mean, the crowd showed her a lot of love. I mean, the crowd went crazy. The whole arena, it was just, they announced her, it was like being at a Michael Jackson concert. I'm just gonna say it like that.
Okay.
But she got a lot of love. She kept the calls that kept getting called. She couldn't catch a break. I don't know if they showed it on the TV, but she was getting upset from a lot of the calls that were being called or weren't called. Some rebounds were missed. She was, trying to jump in. The plays going back and forth the court, was going to the opposing team. She was in there, but I think a lot of the emotion, getting upset, it was just crazy. I think I had text Maggie T at one point. I was like, goodness gracious, she can't catch a break for nothing. Some of the calls weren't called that should have been called, and just not sure why some of it happened like that, but it didn't start picking back up until near the end. When they were in there playing, because at first I was at the game and I got to the top, getting ready to get close to the door so I can walk out, and then we started seeing more of the play going, and everybody was going crazy again. I was like, okay, they got a chance. So to have a bad first half, then come back the second half, I'm not gonna lie, some folks was like, hell, if I quit the Hawks game. So we heard people talking about that. I mean,
I'm not gonna say the 50. I'm not gonna say it.
Don't say it, T-Will, but I'm just telling you. But I think they have potential. It was just the first game. They're getting their feel, but definitely a lot of bad calls and a lot of missed opportunities from free throws, rebounds, etc. So definitely, I think they still got a chance. So I'm not giving up on them. Still go Atlanta Dreams. I think they'll be fine. They're just getting their groove. So
all right, that's fair. Reggie, our other resident basketball expert, your thoughts on Angels debut at home. Your thoughts?
Yeah, it was a tough game, but I will say this: like I saw the game on TV, and the atmosphere was awesome, like A+.
Okay.
Crowd was live. The game was awesome. The dream came. I think they were down. Was it like 17? I think they were down by double digits in the fourth quarter. And they made a real like 18-0 run or something like that. They actually got a lead, and unfortunately they couldn't close it out. But as far as Angel Reese is concerned, I'm not worried about her. I think nerves. She had some missed bunnies, some missed chances. I think she'll be okay. And also considering the dream, they didn't have Ryan Howard like their best scorer. Like she didn't play, and
Okay.
so so not being without her, and for you to be in that game against maybe one of the best teams in the league in the LA Aces. And
Okay.
so I'm encouraged, but I'm encouraged by the dream. I think
Okay.
Angel Reese is gonna play better. And I think the Dream I think they're gonna be okay. I think this is gonna be a really fun season, and I think this is gonna be a really fun team.
All right. All right. Well, hey guys, last segment, and we do this all the time at For My ATL Sports One. So why not bring it here, guys? Buying or selling, buying or selling. And yes, we're doing it for all 4 teams, Maggie. This is not just limited to any one team.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Buying or selling. I'm going for it all, guys. Braves are world champions at the end of the 2026 season. Reggie, let's start with you. Buying or selling?
I'm a buy. I'm a buy.
right.
I'm a be optimistic. I'm a buy. Buy.
All right. Will the Thrill. God dang it. Big Will. Sorry, I'm gonna get it right. I'm old, Will. I'm old, okay? I'm 55. My memory is not the greatest. Just give me a show or two to get it right. Big Will, buying or selling, Braves win the World Series.
I'm using reverse psychiatry, so I'm selling.
You selling? Okay.
Yeah, I'm
feel
selling.
you. I feel you. Karina, buying or selling, Braves win the World Series this year.
Buying.
Buying. All right. Auntie Pam, buying or selling, Braves win the World Series this year.
Definitely buying.
All right. Maggie T, buying or selling, Braves win the World Series.
Oh,
this
that card is already paid for. Buying.
All right. And I guess it's a clean sweep because I'm buying as well. All right, guys. Buying or selling, the Hawks will finally draft a big man, a big old 7-foot center or a big old dude in the draft. Reggie, buying or selling, Hawks draft a center this year.
I'm a buy, but I'm a sell with it being the 8th pick. I think they'll draft a big with the 23rd pick.
Okay, fair enough.
I think they'll draft a guard with the 8th pick.
Okay. Big Will, buying or selling, Hawks draft a big man.
Bye.
All right. Karina, buying or selling, Hawks draft a big man.
Buying.
Buying. Buying. Okay. Okay, buying or selling, Hawks draft a big man.
If they trade some players and move up, I think it's a chance.
Okay, so
But
you're buying. Maggie T,
I'm buying.
buying or selling, Hawks draft a big man.
I'm gonna be the devil's advocate here because, of course, I'm a lifelong Hawks fan, and then of course we've had this coach and the manager and all that going on, and our history has shown they don't know how to pick players sometimes. So I'm not. I mean, I want to buy it, but I'm kind of in the middle. I don't know because they have disappointed me in drafts. I'm just saying. Just saying.
I really want to buy it, man, but
Yeah.
if Kim was here, I'd have her blow on my dice. Pause. But I'm just saying, shake them up, shake them up, shake them up.
It's the
I'm
Hawks,
buying.
man.
Let's go. I'm buying. Bet on black. I'm buying. Let's go.
We didn't
Hawks
do
draft
an
a
even
big
sweep
man.
on this one.
Let's go. I'm
We'll have
buying.
to see for that one.
Hey, look, you feel how you feel. It's okay. All right, next round. Buying or selling? Reggie, your beloved Atlanta Falcons will win double-digit games this season. Buying or selling?
Whew. Ah man.
He said, "Oh
I'm
man,
a sell. I'm a
what?
sell. I'm a sell.
What?
It's you know what? I'm a sell. I'm
All right, that's fine.
they got the Falcons got to show me. They got to show
Okay,
me.
that's fair. That's fair.
They'll,
That is fair.
they'll win more. They'll definitely win more than 2 games.
Okay.
But
No,
but
I believe that. I believe that.
that-
No, that's
but
fair.
I'm a
That's
sell.
fair. Big Will, buying or selling? Falcons win double-digit games this year.
I'm buying that 10-time fold.
That's what I'm talking about, brother. Let them know, Will. Let them know, Will. God dang it. Karina, you buying or selling?
Buying,
All right.
rise up,
Rise up. Rise
rise
up.
up, rise up. Buying,
Auntie
buying,
Pam.
buying.
Auntie Pam, you buying or selling? You buying?
They forgetting that Coach S used to coach the AFC team. So I'm buying. It's gonna be a double digit win.
Amen. Amen. Maggie T, you buying or selling?
Hell yeah. Yes, I'm buying. I am buying.
Well,
Please.
hell yes, I'm buying too. All right. Last one. And here we go, guys. Let's make it a good one. Buying or selling, Reggie, your Atlanta Dream will not only make the playoffs, but win a series this year. Buying or selling?
Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Big Will, Atlanta Dream, make the playoffs, win a series. Buying or selling?
Oh, I'm buying that too.
All
We
right.
was good last year without Angel. She just supposed to add to the fold.
Okay. Karina Superfan, buying or selling?
I guess I'm gonna be broke. Buying.
Buying. I heard that, man. Bet on the ATL. I love it. Auntie Pam, buying or selling? Atlanta Dream not only going to win the playoffs, but they're going to win a series. Buying or selling?
I'm buying in.
All right. Maggie T, you buying or selling?
You already know I'm buying. I mean, it's just the beginning of the season, and I hate the fact that actually, if you look at it, we have more opportunities to practice while we have this crazy ass schedule where it's like one game a week. So we got a little bit more practice time as an edge. So it's just going to only get better with time.
Aren't you calling some of their games? You better be buying, aren't you?
Yeah, of course. Yes, I am. I'm hosting, a lot of watch parties for it, so I got to be on board.
Well, hey, guys, to everybody who joined us in the chat, we thank you. We hope you enjoyed our talks about the Falcons, the Braves, the Hawks, the Dream. I know we did. We are at final thoughts and shout outs. Reggie, let's start with you, sir. Any final thoughts you got? And after that, give us your shout outs and where we can find you, buddy. Go ahead.
My final thoughts. I'm glad to be I'm glad I was able to get on the channel. I enjoyed the conversation about all the Atlanta sports teams. And you guys can find me on Reggie's World Sports on YouTube. You can find me on Reggie's_World on Twitter, Reggie's World _30 on Instagram, and hey, that's it.
Oh, that's what's up, Reggie. We're glad you joined us. We enjoyed the conversation as well, man, and looking forward to seeing you next week, buddy. Big Will, where you at, boy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Final thoughts and shout outs, brother. What you got?
Hey, man. I'm just gonna go with the process. Hey, continue to trust the process.
Trust the process.
Make sure y'all follow me on Twitter and on YouTube at Will the Georgia Reaper. Catch me on Wednesday nights in the season on everything Atlanta sports at 7:05 and whatever AFN got going on. You know, they dropped the link and I got time. I'm up in there. You already know.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Super fan Karina. Hey, man, final thoughts and shout outs. What you got?
Final thoughts. Love being on the show. And you can find me on social media, Superfan Karina, just how it is under my name. I mean, under my picture. You can find me on Tuesdays with the Ladybirds on AFN, talking about Falcons, and then you can find me hanging out at Urban Pie with Meg T. Supporting what they got going on. If I can't make it to Atlanta Dream game, because I do go to all the games for a lot of stuff, you can find me at pretty much any sports, but definitely you can find me wherever my Atlanta Falcons is going to be at, home or away. And you can also find me volunteering. I do a lot of volunteering out in the community, so I'm all over the place. And you can find me working too. I do work. People don't think I work, but you can find me just living life, having a good time.
Well, no,
And
cause you got so much time.
look, that's what happens when you're the district manager of the year for like 4 years
Right.
in a row.
That's what I'm talking about. You tell
That
them.
what,
Uh-huh.
Tell them.
that what,
So,
that what
Tell them.
happened when you the boss
so
of about
Tell
60
them.
stores, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Tell them,
And
Karina, Superfan.
and you can find me on my health journey working out. I do a lot of working out now, so I'm on a um, lifestyle change, not diet, because it doesn't happen overnight. So you can find me doing that. So I'm just really find me with positivity, trying to enjoy life, having fun, and supporting Atlanta. So there you go.
Yep.
Amen. 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 And and your significant other is one of the coolest people on earth. I swear.
Yes.
There are only two Steelers fans that I really rock with. And he is one of them. And it's funny because it was like we were having a conversation and he likes Marvel, and y'all know I like Marvel. And I was like, did we just become best friends? Oh my God. So we send each other stuff about just stuff all the time. Like I rock with Freddie, man. Freddie's cool. Anyway.
Braves
Not when
win,
we play each
guys.
other, no,
Braves
because
win.
Oh no, no.
September, no, I'm not gonna be no.
Uh-uh.
I'm just gonna,
Well, no,
Uh-uh.
I mean, obviously not, but I'm just saying. Other than that day, like I rock with Freddie. Freddie's all right, man. Freddie's my guy. So, well, Freddie's your guy, but I'm just, what I'm saying. Anyway,
he's definitely cool.
Freddie's cool.
He's a big look. He's a secret Falcons fan. He just
He's an
Yes,
undercover.
he is, because he'll put a jersey on or a
yes.
T-shirt or
So
something.
and also I want to say shout out to the Rise Tour fan club that I rock with when I go to the away games, and shout out to the Bird's Nest that I'm with at the home games. So I'm with
That's
a lot of
what's up.
Falcon fans, and I love my
Yeah.
folks.
Big
That's what's
money,
up,
big
man.
money.
That's say it again, Will. Say it
That
again.
big money right there. Get all
I'm trying to
the
get
all the
on
fans.
Karina
Say
level.
it so they can hear you in the Chief seats. All right.
You got that little
Auntie,
Bron James money over there.
hey,
Home money.
man. Hey, hey, hey. Money so long the bank write her a check. That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Auntie Pam. Shout outs, final thoughts. What you got?
Um, Congratulations to my cousin on getting her nursing degree. She passed the board and graduated. So Camille Holcomb, congratulations. And you can find me on the Ladybirds of AFN on Tuesday. And I'm a season ticket holder to the Falcons in 314 row 2 seat 8. Trust the process. That's all I got to say.
Trust
I think a game at a time, and this will be our year.
Amen. Amen. Maggie T, President. I'm not gonna crack that joke. I wanted to, but I'm not. You know what, Maggie? I'll tell you what I was gonna say off camera. But
Okay.
President and First Lady of AFN, give us your final thoughts and
Go first, lady.
shout out.
Well, for one thing, the Braves just won, so
Yes, they did.
congratulations to them.
Go Braves. Let's
And
go.
another one.
Breaks, yes.
And
And
another
another
one.
one.
right.
And then I love it, Will. We'll be dropping lines, man. Go ahead, Maggie. I'm sorry.
But I want to just give a shout out to everybody that's tuned in to us. I know we've been missing for a couple of weeks, but you chimed in, left some feedback, good debative show. I love it. You can find me at Maggie T Productions. As you guys have seen, I've been in the streets lately. Like Miss Karina said, I'm now partnered with KB Sports Media and 100.9 The Blaze at Urban Pie, where I'm going to be hosting the all Atlanta Dream games. If I'm not there, they're going to be showing all was a basically it's a women's sports bar that's owned by a lady, where she's going to be hosting a lot of games, and of course, Atlanta Falcons Nation will be starting to do our watch parties there as well. I'm trying to get my media credentials together, y'all. So y'all just work with me. If I show up with a microphone in your face, just go ahead and just say something. That's all I'm gonna say. So, other than that, I appreciate T. Will for just bringing this together, because I've been wanting to do something for all sports teams. Because talking about the Falcons, I love them to death, but it's like we got to highlight the other teams as well, and I appreciate that. So, with that being said, I wanted to put it out there that I need everybody, all content creators, to circle on your calendar September 19th and make sure you find yourself a song, because it is the 4th annual. And this time we're doing a little bit different. It's going to be a karaoke red and black event. So then that's Saturday, right before the Carolina game. So we're going to do the pre-party before the party on Sunday. So y'all show up on September 19th. I'll give you all the details soon, but it will be at Urban Pie. They have an open patio. We're going to have so much fun, y'all. So come on out. There's plenty of parking and everything else. Good pizza, good drinks. I'll keep y'all posted on that. All right. But that's all I got.
All right. Well, you guys get ready for my rendition of "I Will Survive." I'm just kidding. That's just a joke.
Go ahead. I already got my song in head. I didn't even tell you what we're doing. I got a whole duet going on.
That's a joke. I'm not doing "I Will Survive." No. In all seriousness, guys. Hey, to everyone on the panel, thank you guys for joining us. Thank you guys for dealing with me. I know I'm a lot. To those in the chat, thank you. Look, we love talking Falcons, Braves, Hawks, Dream with y'all. We love talking with y'all just in general, and y'all allowing us to be ourselves. So thank you for that. You guys can find me at For My ATL Sports 1. If you're down with the ATL Sports, you can do that. If you like TV series and movies, you can check me out at For My ATL Movies, both on YouTube. And guys, this was fun. I think we're starting to get like our mojo going, if you will. Like the first show, first off, I see it. I see you. The first show, the microphone was I think StreamYard was really working against us the first 2 shows. Like I don't know who we pissed off at that organization. I don't know. Maybe Maggie T bribed somebody today. Or maybe it was Karina. It was somebody with big money, but somebody bribed him. But this show wasn't bad. No, in all seriousness, guys, I think we're catching our stride. This was fun. Super excited to come back next week. You guys be good. We will see you next Thursday at 7. We were late today because of yours truly, so I apologize. You guys be great.
Bye.
And peace.
You're now tuned in. You're now tuned in. You're now tuned into. You're now